What's up, Orland family? This is Counselor Briggs. Today, this is a how-to video, I guess, if you will. I'm going to be building a victory garden, basically a planter box. The exact history on the victory garden, I don't know for sure. My grandpa's said it a couple of times. Basically, World War II, people of the United States were asked to plant gardens to help with food shortage, or to help prevent food shortage. Planted them. They're called victory gardens. Cool. So I have done gardens before. Oh, anyway, with the victory gardens, per what my grandpa said, the United States ended up growing more food from the victory gardens than from like other food stores and whatnot. So I don't know how 100% accurate that is, or if it's 100% accurate, what's going on with that. I'm sure Mr. Bragg or Mr. Plants could probably answer that better and go into that better, but yeah. Okay, so today it's going to be a brief tutorial. I'm going to be building two boxes here at home in my garage shop thing. This will be a time-lapse video, so it may be a little bit lengthy. I'm going to try to shorten it down. It will be all time-lapse. I'm just going to break it down into a couple videos and push them all together, or put them all together so I can edit easier for y'all. Alright, so what we use for supplies. Alright, so for supplies, I'm using pressure-treated 2x4s. I'll need 4 for each planter bed. I got 2 sheets of plywood. I'll need 1 for each planter bed, so I have 2 sheets of plywood. 8, I use pressure treated 2x4s just so that they last a little bit longer. If you are going to work with pressure treated, I highly recommend you wear gloves because those splinters are evil. Alright, so then 4 and 4, so 8 ties. Metal straps, essentially. Those will be for bracing. You'll bend them into shape and stuff. I'm using spray paint because I hate painting. I'd much rather spray paint than paint. And that's just to help seal the lumber. A couple of things that I've done to kind of help speed my video and process along, because I do a bit of building and stuff, is I have some tools that you either, most of you probably don't have, but if you do, cool. If not, you could build this entire thing with a skill saw or a circular saw, skill saw, a pencil, and a drill. You could knock this out yourself, but I have things like a chop saw or miter saw, whatever. And back there I have a table saw that I'll be using, and for the sake of speeding things along, I made a jig. It's actually set to exactly 3 feet, which is going to be the first cut that I'm going to need to do. So, alright, so for these planter boxes, they will be 4 feet long, 2 feet wide. The box itself will be 2 feet deep. I wanted to give the plants lots of room for roots to grow. I've built boxes that weren't big enough in the past or didn't have enough room for roots, and the plants just kind of died and didn't really do much of anything. So I want to give lots of room for stuff to grow, so I can grow like carrots, I can grow cucumbers, I can grow lettuce, radishes, beets, onions. Heck, I could even grow potatoes if I wanted to. But the idea was I wanted lots of room for veggies and things to grow. The boxes themselves will stand 3 feet tall, so there will be about 1 foot of clearance between the ground and the bottom of the box. The reason that I went with these specific dimensions of 2 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot for the box and then 3 foot for the legs is because if you use those dimensions, so the legs are 3 foot, you'll see they'll run up along the side of the box. I don't have to have any scrap wood. I don't have to have a bunch of weird cuts and a bunch of measurements. I can do it all in it's all uniform. It should be quick and easy to build. So I will time lapse this. I'll stop the video a couple times and talk through things. So first thing I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm building 2 boxes, so I'm going to be cutting my 8 2x4s.